Hey. So, Mona, your birthday's coming up. What you want to do this year?
Anything but what we did last year.
I like what we did last year.
That's because you didn't have to carry you home last year.
Well, you got to do something. It's the big 25.
And I've got about 25 bucks in my bank account, so I'm doing nothing unless I find a sponsor or a sugar daddy.
Bonjour, ma demoiselle. That's half-sister in French.
Will a sugar mama do?
Bonjour, Didi.
So, Mona, I just had the world's greatest idea.
If it's about Vin Diesel and some Ready Whip, I already had it.
I already had him, but I'll tell you about that later. I want to talk about your birthday.
Ah, we was just dialoguing about that, weren't we, Mona?
I'm sorry, I went deaf after she said she had Vin.
Listen. You and I, sister dear, are going to have a joint birthday party.
Join as in together, or as in the stuff San Francisco's now growing?
Together. Just like when we were kids.
Oh, yeah, I remember those parties. Those parties sucked.
No, they didn't. You're just remembering them through the prism of, well, you.
Oh, yeah? Remember the Spectacular of '86? Dad got us those bikes. You remember, the ones with the banana seats?
Ha-ha!
They were identical, except for one thing. Yours had tassels. Pink, sparkly tassels.
Happy birthday, girls.
Thank you, Daddy. Mine's pretty.
But you didn't have them for long. And I'll never forget that cake.
Why isn't Mona's name first? She's older.
Dee comes first in the alphabet. You do remember the alphabet, don't you, dear?
I remember the B word, and I'm looking at it.
I can't believe you just said that.
And I can't believe you wore that outfit. Are you trying to shock those little boys into puberty, or were you expecting convicts to be attending?
Fortunately, I had nothing to do with the guest list, so you wouldn't be here.
I'm gonna go change this cake.
Take your hands off of that.
I am not Charles, and this ain't bedtime.
Mommy, my tummy's starting to bubble.
And that was the good party.
You know, Mona, having a party now could be a way to put those memories behind you, so we don't have to listen to them anymore.
We can fill a watermelon with vodka.
I do like fruit and liquor.
And don't forget all the gifts you'll get from your friends and mine.
Ooh, I think I could give a joint party one more chance.
I can't believe you're having a party with that girl. Remember the Dee Mona birthday craptaculars?
Ah, that was then, this is now. And now there's gonna be a big watermelon filled with vodka.
Bet that was her idea. Don't let that sweet act fool you. Those Dee aren't like you and me. Haven't you noticed that everything they touch turns to, damn it, Phyllis and Mona just got screwed again? Oh, I know what she's trying to do. See, she's trying to steal your birthday party just like a mama stole my man.
Oh, it's amazing how you worked that into this conversation.
There I was, flying with your father to Acapulco. That bitch comes rolling down the aisle. Push her in a little cart. She gives him a wink and an extra bag of peanuts.
You want a soda?
He goes off to the bathroom. And, well, let's just say the friendly skies never been so damn friendly.
Good night, Ma.
She lucky that seatbelt sign came on, or I'd have shown her some turbulence.
Well, since Mona and I were born 3 years, 3 days, and 3 hours apart, I thought our theme would be 3.
As long as I don't go home alone, I don't care what the theme is.
In keeping with that, I took the liberty of putting together 3 lists. Things for Dee Dee to do, things for Mona to do, and things for Spencer to keep out of the way of. First, let's talk cake. I was thinking something light, 3 layers, maybe a fruit filling. I'm feeling apricot.
I'm not feeling that. I like chocolate.
Good to know. Apricot it is. Now, for decorations, I've chosen the lavender family. The color scheme will include hues from periwinkle to violet.
Lavender's cool, but nothing says party like a disco ball.
Disco ball. Well, if I can find an old gay man having a garage sale, we'll talk about it.
Wait, what happened to my vodka melon?
Nixed it. Didn't work with the theme. Now, for music. We'll start the evening with some light jazz. Something classy, sophisticated.
And boring. I say we have a reggae band.
Sorry, can't change it now. Invitations are being printed as we speak.
Wait, you already did the invitations?
Of course. Mona, if there is one thing that I do well, actually, there's a lot of things I do well, but one of them is throw a party.
Oh, and you're saying I don't?
That's not what I said.
Well, it's what you meant, because you're trying to control this.
I am not. I just want this party to be perfect. So let me do it my way, okay?
Let's not lose focus, ladies. This is all about a party with Dee Dee's fine friends.
My mother was right. You're trying to steal my birthday just like your mother stole my mother's man.
What?
Oh, you know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
Oh, well, then maybe it's time you had your little Dee Dee eyes open, huh? Oh.
I'm a big girl. Bring it.
Back to the party. Hands up if you like streamers.
Okay. There my mother was, flying with Daddy to Acapulco, and your mother comes rolling down the aisle, pushing her little cart. She gives him a wink, an extra bag of peanuts. He goes off to the bathroom, and, well, let's just say the friendly skies have never been so damn friendly. Oh, what? What, that's funny to you?
Yes. My mother, a flight attendant. Whew. I promise you the words, "Who gets the kosher meal?" have never crossed my mother's lips. Not only has she never been a flight attendant, she's never worked a day in her life. She may have worked it, but that's about all.
What are you talking about?
Mona, your parents were separated for over a year when my mother met Daddy. Daddy was at a real estate seminar, my mother was at a wedding. They met in the hotel jacuzzi and got thrown out for making their own waves.
I'm sorry, Dee Dee. I'm not buying it.
Think about it, Mona. What would Daddy be doing with peanuts? The man's allergic.
Peanut. Door closing.
Well, Dee Dee, if that's all the proof you've got, then you're not going to make a very good lawyer, are you? And you know what? You can count me out of the party.
Why is my family always fighting?
'Cause y'all share too much. We got 2 rules in my family. Number 1, never discuss anything that matters. And number 2, never break rule number 1.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't validate parking. I just validate feelings. Okay. Oh, honey, what a nice surprise. Come on in.
Look, I know it's late, but I need to get your take on something.
Okay.
So forget I'm your daughter and treat me like one of your patients.
Okay.
Go. No, wait. Go.
See, I've got this friend, and I think that she's been lying to me. And it's not just any lie. It's the kind of lie that's got me so turned around, I don't know what to think anymore.
Doesn't sound like a very good friend.
It doesn't, does it? So, what should I do?
Oh, I say confront the problem head on. Get right in her face.
Okay, well, according to Dee Dee, her mother never stole Daddy away from you on a plane. She was never a stewardess, and you and Daddy were practically divorced by the time they met.
This isn't really about a friend, is it?
No. And what I'm discovering here is everything I've based my entire life on. my relationship with my father, my relationships with other men, how I feel about Dee Dee and her mother. It's all been a lie. What do you have to say for yourself?
I don't think we're going to be able to handle all this in one session.
And it's true. Coming!
Oh, good, you couldn't sleep either.
Actually, I came out of a deep coma to answer the door.
Of course! You probably cried yourself to sleep hours ago. That's why your eyes are all swollen and puffy.
My eyes are swollen and puffy?
I can't believe I ruined your birthday. Tomorrow, I'll buy you a big gift to make you feel better.
Dee Dee, you already gave me a gift. You gave me the truth. I don't know how I'm gonna get over this. But thanks for waking me up so I could ponder it some more.
Well, when things like this happen to me, I just look negativity in the eyes, kick them in the man parts, and leave them writhing on the sidewalk. You see what I'm saying?
No, you lost me after man parts.
Mona, you can let your mother's lie tear you apart, or you can see it as an opportunity to look at life in a whole new light. I think you should choose number 2, right after you put some cucumbers on those eyes.
Happy birthday?
What are you doing?
Ducking in case you throw something? You seemed pretty upset last time I saw you.
That was the old Mona, the one who had toxic mother syndrome. This is the new Mona, the one who kicks negativity in its man parts.
I'm gonna let that one sail on by. But can the new Mona lend me $50? I want to get her something nice for her birthday than salt and pepper shakers.
Spencer, you don't have to get me anything.
Is that the new Mona talking?
Yep.
I like her. Can I still have the $50? I went out clubbing last night. Let's just say the next time a woman tells me Cristal puts her in the mood for sweaty sex, I'm gonna make sure she talking about sex with me.
Excuse me, Mona. Apparently your voicemail's full, so your mother left a message with me at the reception desk, which, you know, annoys me. Just calling to wish you a happy birthday. Again. I was there, you know. It was just me, you, and the most beautiful 27 hours of excruciating pain I've ever had. So even if you won't return my phone calls, you're always here with me, in my heart, on my hips, in my stretch marks. Sweet. Love, your mother who gave you life, Phyllis. Here, take it. This is why I left home.
See? Not affecting me. New Mona.
Did you ever stop to think that your mother might have had some reasons for lying?
No, not to me. It's always been me and my mother against the world. But now I'm finding out it's not.
You know, Mona, sometimes parents lie to us to protect us. Like my mom told me my dog Tippy ran off and joined the circus. Truth was, my dad ran over him in the driveway. It's much happier picturing Tippy being shot out of a cannon. Go, Tippy. Go, Tippy.
You sure you want to put that there? I didn't think so. Try the Ramaki.
I don't really...
Try it.
Yummy.
Hey, Mona. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Everything looks great.
It's the lavender.
This is way better than last year's party. She got a toilet and a bidet. I used them both. And she's nice. Real nice. I'm gonna go offer her a record deal.
Hey, there's my beautiful birthday girl. I can't remember why we stopped having your parties together.
Tassels, vomit, emergency room.
Anybody else need a drink?
I could use some tequila. Happy birthday, sweet stuff. We'll be serving the cake soon. Oh, I reduced the number of candles on your side. If you start now, it's more believable later. I like the way you think. Me too. Bill, so glad you can make it. Please, don't take out your baggies for leftovers until everyone's eaten, yeah?
Happy birthday, baby. Honey, it was never my intention to hurt you.
Not listening, trying to have fun. Woo!
Hey, Mona, join us.
Hey, I thought we'd turn this party up a notch. Start with the electric slide.
Help me.
Oh, come on. Get down with your bad daddy.
Charles, please. Please take this one opportunity not to make a fool of yourself.
I wish you would have said that at the altar.
Ladies, fellas, gotta keep the festivities flowing. Cake time.
I am trying to talk to my daughter, and that's a lot more important than your damn cakes.
Excuse me, we're on a schedule. Oh, my. I guess it's just not my birthday until there's cake in my crotch.
Mona, baby, look, I know you're upset, but I'm hoping that we can get things back to the way they used to be.
You mean when I believed you lied?
Yes, I mean, no. Look, I know what I did was wrong, but mothers make choices. I made a bad one.
Well, now's your chance to tell me the truth. What happened?
Okay, look, you were just a baby. Your father and I were struggling, and he quit his job to sell real estate on commission. I thought he was making a big mistake, and I let him know it. Oh, baby, we argued a lot, and you know that's not my nature. But he just insisted on chasing his damn dream. And I kept pushing him to get a real job until one day he just went out for a walk, and he never came back. I was devastated.
That must have been really hard.
You know, sometimes I think it would have been easier if he had been chasing a woman instead of a dream. You can't kill a dream, but you can pull a good plug of hair out of a woman's head if you have to.
You could have told me about you and Daddy. Why the big lie?
I guess there was more dignity in someone stealing my man than me admitting that I drove him away with my negativity.
But you were the one person I thought I could count on never to lie to me.
I know, and I am so sorry. I just never considered what the lie would do to you.
I believe you, Ma.
Oh, thank you. Oh, you don't know what a relief it is that the truth is finally out. I'm telling you, once I started telling that lie, it just took on a life of its own. And I had to keep telling it because, you know, people would think I was a liar. There were so many times that I wanted to come clean, but I just felt trapped, you know? You tried telling that story for 23 years.
Try listening to it.
So you forgive me?
Of course. You're the only mother I've got. Unless there's something else you want to tell me.
Just that I love you.
I love you too, Mom.
So, in a way, what I'm giving you for your birthday is the truth.
Everybody's giving me the truth for my birthday. Can't a sister get something she can return for cash? Well, that's one more birthday down. Still wish we'd had the vodka melon.
Guess I kind of did take over. I tend to do that when I know what's best. This is from me.
It's not a big bag of truth, is it? Oh!
It kind of symbolizes where we've been and where we are as sisters.
Oh, it's you and me at the Craptacular of '85, the one where the pony pooped on my shoes.
Yep, this was taken right before the clown made you cry and Daddy spanked you to make you kiss me on the cheek.
Ah, yes, good times. Thanks, Dee Dee. This is perfect.
Look how cute we were. Me and my tiara, you in your little brown corrective shoes.
They were white until the pony wandered over. Thanks for the memories.
You guys are gonna love this seafood gumbo. Patient of mine is a chef. He's been going through a bad divorce, but in between sobs, I made him write down all the ingredients.
Smells delicious. Maybe I can impress Camille with it. Can I have the recipe?
Not without a court order. This is a pot full of doctor-patient privilege.
Well, when do we get to taste this chef-tacular meal, what?
Yeah, I'm ready to get my grub on.
Hey, I am not over here popping out hungry man dinners.
What's a hungry man dinner?
Oh, it's something you have on Christmas when your dad's with his other family.
Walked right into that one.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me, finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. Whatever we want, all we need is love, and that's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
This game's a lot more fun now that Dee Dee's gone.
Yeah, who's she kidding with her made-up words like quagmire and paroxysm?
So, Spencer, sounds like you and Camille are serious. She got any man friends for Mona?
We're working on it. We don't want Mona to be alone for the rest of her life either.
Hello, Mona has ears and feelings.
And ovaries that aren't getting any younger.
Good evening, I'm Ron Brown. I'm here to offer a brighter future for San Francisco.
We don't want one.
Allow me to begin again. I'm running for County Board of Supervisors, and I'd like your vote. And yours. Oh, and yours.
Clean up the town with Ron Brown. You're a Democrat. And cute. Come on in and tell me more.
My mission is to gain...
Good. So are you single?
Oh, God, she's doing it again.
Do you have any children? Are you making any kind of payments to women on a monthly basis?
I'm not a husband or a father, and the only woman I have financial ties to is my mother. I manage her portfolio. You need to know all this before I get your vote?
No, I need to know all this before you date my daughter. Then you get my vote.
Man, am I glad I found Camille. I do not miss feeling alone and desperate.
Let me remind you what it feels like.
Mona, get in here and meet Ron Brown. He's a politician who's free Friday night.
Ron Brown? I got your pothole in the mail, man. It works good. Hey, you got my vote. And if you run for re-election, I can use a can opener, man.
I was thinking fanny packs, but I'll talk to my people.
Here's a single voter who also happens to be free on Friday.
Hi, Mona.
I have to apologize for my mom.
Why don't you apologize over dinner on Friday?
I don't think she's gonna let up till we go out. Say, Friday?
I have to check my calendar.
I checked. You're free. You just got yourself 3 votes. If my cats could vote, you'd have 7.
Look at these adorable booties. I got 6 in every color.
That's a lot of booties.
2 for the baby, 4 for Coco. I don't want my precious to feel left out when the baby comes. Yeah.
Hey, Dee Dee's. Listen, I got a date. Now, does this skirt say conservative working girl or just working girl? Hello, did you hear me?
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I couldn't get past the I got a date part.
My mom fixed me up, but I do have a date.
Hey, my mom fixed me up too. With this guy I haven't seen since I was a kid. We were in Jack and Jill together.
It's a club for African-American children of a certain social standing, and by certain, I mean rich.
My mom calls it daycare for the hoity-toity negroidy.
Anyway, all us Jills had a crush on this guy. I never got up the courage to say hi.
Well, my guy has a vision for a brighter San Francisco, and he gave me a button with his picture on it.
Oh my God, that's my guy, Ron Brown.
My guy is your guy?
We can't both date the same guy.
I don't even like sharing a salad with you.
Isn't this an interesting coincidence? But it'd be foolish to walk away from such an eligible and handsome man.
I don't know, Mom.
You're not the first sisters to face this dilemma. The time, 1978. The place, the Disco Hut. Vivian and I both had our eye on Wayne. He was the Travolta of Tucson. Between the two of us, we boogie, oogie, oogie that boy right in the traction.
Mom, the point, please.
The point is, dating the same man didn't jeopardize our relationship. My stealing a man from Vivian did. But that was years later. Her fault. And not relevant to this parable. What is important is that Ron is a wonderful man, and there's no harm in playing it out.
It just feels kind of icky.
Yeah, like white trash, but black.
All I'm saying is you should keep an open mind. I mean, odds are if he likes Dee Dee, he won't like you. And if he likes your sister, well, we really don't need to go down that road now, do we?
Mona, where have you been? Ron Brown just called. He wants to know if we're still on for the night.
Really? He called?
Well, I called him, but he still wants to know if we're on. Well, he knows we're on because I told him. The point is, Ron Brown was on the phone.
Ma, I can't believe you called him.
Yeah, Mona and I aren't really comfortable seeing the same guy.
Well, clearly you ladies don't read USA Today. Here's what it said in a nutshell. There ain't no more men. Opportunities like this don't come around every day.
Well, Dee Dee, if both our moms feel this way, maybe we are missing something.
And it'd be nice to get reacquainted with Ron.
Then we all agree. You know, I've always regretted the time I let a good man go.
Oh, not another story about Dad.
I said a good man. I could have been Mrs. Lou Rawls. Oh. There I was, answering phones at the United Negro College Fund telethon. He winked at me, and you know what I did? I tell you what I didn't do. Lou Rawls.
Ron's gonna be here any minute, and look at me. My hair's frizzy, my makeup's uneven, and how did this dress get so small? He's never gonna like me.
Oh, will you stop that loser talk? I did not raise a loser. I raised a beautiful girl who's got everything that Dee Dee has. Minus that freak show she calls mother.
Yeah, glad I don't have one of those.
That's right. So get off the ropes. You have the first date advantage. I want you to get out there and knock that Dee Dee right out of the ring. And remember, he's a politician, so don't mention you smoke pot.
I don't smoke pot.
What about that night you came home soaking wet, ate 2 whole jars of Jif, and then couldn't stop talking about the delicious tap water?
I was pushed in a pool. I hadn't eaten all day, and I was 16 with a lazy eye. I just wanted to fit in.
Okay, let's focus. Now, Ron went to Yale, so no George Bush jokes. He was on the debate team, so don't give him any lip. And he played 4 varsity sports, so remember, hockey's the one with ice.
Oh, you got all that from his pamphlet?
Honey, I've got a computer, a single daughter, and time on my hands. I Googled the hell out of him.
You did research for me? I'm touched.
Don't be. I did it so we could beat those Sadiddy Dee-Dees. Okay, baby. Showtime.
Ma, what are you still doing here?
I will ask the questions. You've got some explaining to do, young lady. When I tell you to come home at 12, I mean 12, not 10:30. So how'd you mess it up?
Actually, we had a nice time. And yes, I got a good night kiss, and He wants to see me again.
Yes! We're ahead. That's practically 2 days before Dee Dee even has one.
Ma, we don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, after he goes out with Dee Dee tomorrow, he may end up liking her.
Then don't give her any tips.
Well, don't worry. We agreed we wouldn't talk until after we both had our dates.
Well, I didn't agree to nothing. Do you think it's too late for me to call Big Dee Dee?
I'm sure she's asleep.
Perfect.
I had a great time tonight. You seem so comfortable around all those dignitaries.
Well, I did go to Miss Felicia's finishing school. Then Miss Felicia became Mr. Felicia, and the school closed.
That would explain your firm handshake.
Well, I can do more than shake hands. Oh my God! You scared me to death! What are you doing in my tub?
My tub is being resurfaced. And I must say, the jets on the bottom were worth the extra money. So tell me, how did our date go?
Champagne and dinner at the top of the mark, and an invitation to cocktails next weekend with the senator.
Excellent. I'm sure that puts us ahead of the competition.
You mean Mona?
Don't get chummy with the enemy. Team Dee Dee is in it to win it. Ooh, that's catchy.
Don't you think you're getting a little carried away?
The only thing that's getting carried away is Phyllis on a specially reinforced stretcher. Besides, local government is just the first stop on Ron Brown's train to the White House. I mean, he's going to need a first lady. Oh, you will set fashion trends for all of America. And when I say you, I mean me. Phyllis, the blouse must be really well made. It just holds up year after year.
Ever notice when some women are pregnant, they look pregnant, but others just look fat? If you look in the mirror, you'll see.
Oh, well, the burden of the fertile. By the way, after I give life, I'll let you have my maternity clothes. You'll love the extra room to jiggle around in.
I would love to stand here and watch you retain water. But I brought Mona something for her next date with Ron.
Dee Dee's got another date with him, too. And if it's anything like the two of us, well, we know how this will end.
I'm not rolling over this time.
Maybe that was a problem last time.
You know, that's the beauty of having children. We get to correct the mistakes of the past. My baby is getting Ron Brown.
She can have what's left after Dee Dee is done.
Bring it on, big girl.
Hi! Just came over to say hi. Haven't talked to you in a while. Boy, your hair looks good. Okay, so do you like Ron or what?
Yeah, I like him. How about you?
I like him too.
Oh, well, Ron and I have a connection.
Ron and I have a connection and a history.
My mama set me up with him first.
Okay, here we go.
Spencer, what are you doing?
Removing weapons. It's always the innocent bystander who gets cut.
Nobody's getting cut. We are two mature women having a mature discussion.
And I think the only mature thing to do is for both of us to stop seeing him.
Isn't there any other mature thing we could do?
Mona, we took a risk going out with the same man, and I don't care what our moms say. Great guys will come and go, but none of them is worth losing a sister over.
Not true. If The Rock walks through that door, you're dead to me.
Come on, Mona. Goodbye, Ron.
Goodbye, Ron.
Maybe we should go for ice cream more often.
Oh, we will. So, tell me more about the life of a politician.
Well, basically, everything's a compromise. Take ice cream. I hate vanilla, but I eat it because it's non-controversial.
Then I guess you don't want any of my caramel decadence.
Sounds scandalous.
Look over there. A baby, a rich person, and an old woman. I smell votes.
Good eye, Mona. Be right back. I can't believe y'all with Ron Brown behind Dee Dee's back. Look, I know from experience, you do not want to cheat on a black woman. They will cut the crotch out of all your FUBU.
Spencer, I really like this guy.
But you and Dee Dee threw your buttons down.
Well, I pinned mine back on. See?
Don't get me wrong. I understand the games you confused single people play. Before Camille, I was forced to juggle women and keep all those complicated lies straight, too. One time, I even had to fake a Jamaican accent all through dinner, and that's not so easy to do, man.
You didn't make it to dessert, did you? Look, I'm weak, he's hot, and he's almost finished kissing that big-headed baby, so please take your bad accent and go.
Okay, but when these chickens come home to roost, me don't want to be around the in-house.
No way, this is not happening.
It's not what you think.
Yes, it is. You have on your date shoes. You're on a date.
Listen, I thought dating sisters was a bad idea, but I took a poll in the office and 75% were in favor of it.
Shame on you after we threw down our buttons.
That reminds me, Mona, I need to swing by the Mission District to pass out a few buttons before our date on Friday.
Your date. Ron, would you excuse us for a moment?
Look, I was gonna break it off with him, but I don't wanna.
Then there is only one thing left to do. Ronald, my sister and I aren't comfortable dating the same man, and since we can't decide, we think you should pick one of us.
We do.
Okay, I pick Mona.
You do? You heard him, he said Mona. That is what you said, right?
Yes, it is. I'm sorry, Dee Dee. I hope there are no hard feelings.
Don't speak. There's nothing more to be said. And you better not be checking out my ass as I walk up the stairs. You know, Mom, this is the first time I've actually been dumped by a guy. I'm not doing this again.
I remember the first time a man was foolish enough to let me go. I was an optimistic beauty, pinned my hopes on a married man who just cast me aside. I then took up with an Italian movie star who didn't mind that I was a prostitute with a heart. Wait a minute. That wasn't me. That was my character from Sweet Charity. Guess this is a first for the both of us. Damn that Ron Brown and his poor taste in women. And the worst part is, I have yet to face the gloat monster who lives under the stairs.
So for you, this was all about beating Phyllis?
Oh, of course not. Maybe a smidge. Okay, I was totally consumed. Pass me the ice cream.
Look at us. This is so sad. Alone, rejected, pigging out.
Oh, my God. We've become Mona and Phyllis.
Then Dee Dee said choose, and he said Mona, that's me. And I said, you do? And Dee Dee's face kind of crumpled all like this, but I was all, yay, it's
Okay, tell it to me again, just from the face crumbles.
So tell me about this cat. I mean, what's he like to do for fun?
Go out with me.
Yeah, he likes to go out with her.
What do you like about him?
He picked me over Dee Dee.
Yeah, he picked her over the Dee Dees.
Cool. So, Mona, what color are his eyes?
They're, I don't know, probably some color that won't offend the voters. Vanilla.
Anyway, what difference does it make? He only has eyes for Mona.
Well, Camille's eyes are brown with 2 flecks of green in the left and 1 in the right. And you know how I know that? It's because I'm really into her. Maybe you need to look a little closer at why you're really into Ron.
And maybe you need to look a little closer at who is providing you with that liquor. Oh. Hello?
Give me what you got. I can take it.
I decided to exercise restraint.
That's very noble of you.
But that's enough exercise for today. So, how does it feel, big girl, the agony of defeat, or should I say, the big feet?
And so it begins.
What is that sweet taste in my mouth? Oh, it's victory. Hey, can I borrow one of your shoes? I want to learn how to kayak. Woo! I'm on a roll. Come on, girl, give me both of them. I'm going to build me a catamaran.
You'll be happy to know I'm not going out with Ron anymore. For real this time.
You didn't have to do that.
That's what my mom said. In fact, she's downstairs making more Ron Brown campaign buttons. She hasn't let go of the dream.
Well, my mother's upset she won't be redecorating the Oval Office. She thinks the big seal on the carpet is just tacky.
Our mothers are a trip.
Yeah. And we can't forget that their relationship is their relationship and not ours. We really got swept up in their competition.
Not me. I just wanted to beat you.
Oh, the ugly side of sisterhood.
Well, what can I say? I liked getting the guy. You know, for a moment, I felt like a Dee Dee.
Being a Mona is great, too. I mean, you get to have a Dee Dee for a sister.
And I'm sorry I dated Ron behind your back. You know, he wasn't even a good kisser. Too conservative with his tongue, too liberal with his hands.
And the life of a campaign girlfriend could get old. I mean, how many fundraising cocktail parties can one go to?
You went to cocktail parties? He had me passing out flyers in Chinatown.
So, I was wondering, not that it matters, but did Ron ever say why he picked you over me? Was it because you're sturdy and can carry more boxes?
No.
Was he a breast man? He liked big, oversized breasts, right?
It's killing you, isn't it?
No, not at all.
You know, it does feel good to be a Mona. Big cha-chas and all.
Then on the day that I have chosen for my C-section, Mr. Jeffrey will put the finishing touches on my hair and makeup, and the limo will whisk us off to the luxury suite at Bay Cities General, and finally, Dr. Bruckner will take me to that lovely land of ether, while I'll be gutted like a tom turkey.
It's childbirth. It's not like they're gonna serve you with mac and cheese.
But when it's over, I'll be holding our sweet little cherub in my arms with absolutely no work on my part.
I must say, sweetheart, motherhood certainly brings out the nurturing side of you.
Now let's go get you packed. I don't want you to be late for your big business retreat.
I don't know, Dee. I'm still a little uncomfortable about going off into the wilderness so close to the birth.
Daddy, you're just going for the weekend. The C-section isn't scheduled for another 3 weeks.
And Maverick Woods is more than a mere retreat. It's a gold-plated announcement that you have arrived. And when you have arrived, I have arrived, and I so like arriving.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me, finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. Whatever we want, all we need is loving. Yeah, that's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
I have freshened up the birth announcement for the newspaper. Charles and Dee Dee Thorne of Seacliff are proud to announce the arrival of Drew Christian Thorne, future Harvard valedictorian, Mars explorer, and mayor of San Francisco.
Why not just go for broke and make him governor?
Then you have to be an actor first, and that's a lot of pressure.
Sounds like you've got everything under control. There's nothing left to do now but relax and get our delivery pedicures.
My goodness, you have a leak. My goodness. I have a leak.
Mom, the doctor said you might be a little incontinent toward the end. Remember the other day when you sneezed?
This is no sneeze, Dee. My water just broke. We need to get to the hospital. And the dry cleaners need to be alerted to an emergency fabric situation. God knows I love my little boy, but nobody messes with my Valentino.
Okay, this is not what we planned, but I can handle it. Everything's cool. Mara, the baby's coming. Get up here and help me now.
Try to stay calm, dear. You're not the one with the Indian Ocean napping at your feet.
Finally, where the hell have you been?
Sorry, the bath hole's on the fritz. Now, everybody chill. Dee Dee, get your mother her coat. And do you have your doctor's number?
His home, his cell, and his mistress.
We'll call him on the way to the hospital. We can take my car.
What if the baby's born on the way to the hospital?
Like I said, we'll take your car.
Mona, open up. I'm out here with liquor in a brown bag. People gonna think I'm homeless.
With damn good taste in booze.
Me and Mona are taking in a TiVo marathon. 6 hours of Newlyweds. Every time Jessica Simpson says something stupid, we have to do a shot.
Oh, you all are really trying to get drunk with that one.
Yeah, that's the plan. But Mona's not home. I guess she had to run out for something.
Then allow me.
I thought she took away your key.
She took away that key. And what kind of mother would I be if I didn't have a backup?
I can't tell you how excited I am. You're my first patient. My very first!
Aren't I the lucky little guinea pig?
Let me just make sure your room is prepped. What are you here for, anyway?
Prostate surgery.
My mother is having a baby. If you don't get her into that room pronto, you will be pushing the book cart at the senior center.
Wow. My first tongue lashing. This day is just chock full of milestones.
I keep trying Dad's cell phone, but all I get is voicemail. And since when did he start using Brick House as background music?
Since pregnancy gave me these. Dee Dee, we need the itinerary that your father gave you so we can find him.
I don't have it. It flew out of the car when you asked me to turn up the heat, and I accidentally put the top down.
You what? Hey, calm down, Dee Dee. I'll just call Dad's assistant.
Well, you better find him somehow. He planted this seed, and he damn well better be here for the harvest.
She back on the Dove bars again. Girlfriend's getting cozy now that she's got a man. She on a slippery slope to plus-size city.
You shouldn't be snooping through her stuff.
Mothers don't snoop. We protect. And if that means relocating Temptations to our own homes, then so be it.
Phyllis, I'm ashamed of you. But if you're snicking me, we'll let it slide. Hello? Mona, where are you? Whoa. I'm on it. Big Dee Dee just went to labor. Mona needs me to find Mr. Thorne, but his secretary not in her office.
Alicia, no problem. I know her cell number. We used to have lunch once a week to bitch about old, short, and stingy.
Man, I can't believe the baby's 3 weeks early.
Guess 9 months in that gut is more than anybody can take. That baby ain't being born. He's escaping.
Who are you? And shouldn't you be lying down?
I should be, but thanks to my husband, the unemployed musician, I've got to keep working until I drop Unemployed Musician Jr. I'm Dr. Morgan. I'm filling in for Dr. Bruckner. He's busy delivering quadruplets.
Oh, I bet that's what the camera crew is for.
They get a camera crew and I don't? Don't they know who I am?
What do you expect from a hospital that doesn't send a helicopter to pick you up?
You're already dilated 4 centimeters. Lucky you. I'm a week overdue. Damn that pity sex.
Can we focus on what's really important? Me?
You know I could have been a vet, but no. I had to work with people. All right. It won't be long before we get your delivery going.
Delivery? Oh, no. I ordered a C-section. Obviously, your hormones have clouded your judgment. Get a Baron doctor in here.
All right, listen. Between my swollen ankles and Junior kicking me in the kidneys, I'm no happier being here than you are. But your baby's coming today, and it is coming out the chute.
Oh, we're all gonna bear witness to the miracle of birth. Anyone else have have goosebumps.
You're gonna have a 2-inch goosebump in the middle of your forehead if you don't lay off the sunshine, Brittany!
Wait, doctor, before you go, when's the earliest she can have an epidural? And can she walk around if she needs to?
Well, she can have an epidural after she reaches 5 centimeters. And she can walk whenever she wants, all right? Look at me. I've been on my feet all damn day.
Very impressive, Dixie Cup.
I watch the Learning Channel a lot. I can identify the 10 deadliest spiders and perform a tracheotomy with a pen.
This whole natural childbirth thing is ruining all of our plans. We took a suite, a limo, not to mention a florist, a harpist, and a feng shui master.
Why is this happening? The baby's early, Charles isn't here. Then to top it off, I don't have my delivery hair.
Get my mother the shot!
Hey, remember what the nurse said. Breathe through the contraction. You too, Dee Dee.
Go get the doctor. I need my epidural. No. I need your calming energy, Mona. Stay. Dee Dee, you go, dear. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. You're an angel.
Oh, anything I can do to help.
Thank you. Will you stay for the whole time, dear?
Of course I will.
I know. Oh, this feels so good. Heaven on earth. I hope it never stops.
Oh, thanks, Mom. I've been practicing these massage techniques for weeks. Did I mention that Mona doesn't know anything about the calming power of touch?
Were you touching me, dear? I can't feel anything below my waist. This epidural is kick ass. I must get one to go. You know what I could use? Something to drink.
Oh, say no more. Your resourceful daughter has a liquid pick-me-up right here.
Oh, don't drink that.
What's wrong, Nurse Mona? Jealous 'cause you're juiceless?
No, the doctor said the sugar in that could make her nauseous. That's why I brought the ice chips. Baby's first moments on Earth are scary enough without being puked on by Mommy.
Thank you, dear. You seem to know just what I need.
Thank you, dear. You seem to know just what I need.
Dee Dee, honey, did you remember to bring the camera?
Of course I did. It's the one thing I know I packed. In my other bag that I left in the living room, along with my last shred of dignity.
Not to worry, I always carry one in my purse in case I have a fender bender. This has 9 accidents on it already. And a picture of a fiber bar when the camera went off in my purse.
You're just ready for anything, aren't you, Bumblebee?
Well, you never know what life's gonna throw at you.
You never know what life's going to throw at you.
Smile!
Thanks for coming with me, Phyllis. You know, ever since the Wizard of Oz, I don't like being around a lot of trees. I start talking and grabbing.
No wonder we couldn't get Charles on the cell phone. Leave it to that man to put me through hell's meat grinder on my day off. Unpaved roads, unmarked paths, and 2 interstates away from the nearest KFC.
Well, actually, he didn't know we were coming, so you really can't blame him.
Look, I endured that man through high school and 3 long years of marriage. I earned the right to blame him. And please, what kind of man goes off into the woods when his wife is having a baby? And why couldn't he have done that with me and stayed there?
Did that tree just move?
Why are we here?
Because we're men!
And what do men do?
Hunt!
And?
Attack!
And?
Acquire!
Now release the warrior within. Good! Men like us don't get where we are by being followers, we're leaders! Which I discuss in depth in my book and interactive CD set, Don't Be a Follower, Be a Leader. $149.95, Amazon.com, free shipping. Now, who wants to jump into the ring of truth?
I'll jump into the ring of truth!
Good, that's a leader! Now let me hear it. Release the warrior within. Excellent, Charles. Tell me, what's your greatest fear?
What the hell is this, a pajama party?
My greatest fear! I see it! It's here!
Charles, Big Dee Dee just went into labor. You better hurry up before the queen moves calves.
Oh, my God. I'll get my bag.
Hey, I seen you on TV, man. You come on after the guy that sells the turkey jerky maker 3000, which, by the way, is a quality product.
So you guys are all the biggies, huh? Well, while you here roasting your little weenies, your women are home taking over the planet, because we don't need some macho campfire nonsense to get ahead. We already got the real power.
Which I address in my book, Let Them Think They've Got the Real Power. We know the truth. With a foreword by Bill Clinton.
Why didn't you just call me on my cell?
Because you can't get through in the middle of all these redwoods.
You brought a cell phone? That's just an electronic leash that keeps you from reaching your full potential.
If I don't get to my wife, she's gonna cut my full potential off!
So, I understand you're almost completely dilated, Mrs. Thorne.
Hang in there, Mom! What she means is you're doing great.
I don't know if I could take much more of this.
Look, lady, you think you got it bad? I'm going through everything you're going through, except I have to listen to your whining.
Her bedside manner really stinks.
Wait, this is it. The baby's coming.
Really? I can't feel a thing.
Not yours, mine. Hallelujah. All right, nurse, I need you to get another doctor in here. I'm finally gonna evict this squatter. Oh, and remember, Toots, it only gets worse from here.
That's it. I refuse to have this baby till Charles gets here. I'm just gonna cross my legs and be firm. Oh, nurse, I felt that one. And not on a warm, I'm gonna be a mommy kind of a way. Be a good little caregiver and hit me with another epidural.
Sorry, doctor's orders. We have to cut you off.
I'll give you my daughter's diamond earrings. Mom! Well, I'm not gonna give her mine. I mean, I'm in pain, but not stupid.
Does this help?
Actually, yes. Thank you, Tiddlywink.
Oh, yeah. It's really tough to take a towel, dip it in water, and dab it on a forehead.
Thanks, Dee Dee. I really didn't need that last bit of makeup.
Hang on, Dee. Almost there.
Glad you could squeeze me into your busy schedule, Dr. Bruckner.
Well, I had some free time between quadruplets 3 and 4. That last little bugger's a shy one. Ladies, could you help me scoot her down a bit?
Lift with me, Dee Dee.
No, you lift with me.
Okay, then on my count.
Why does it have to be on your count?
Because I'm the sane sister.
Why I gotta be the crazy one, Mona?
All right, you two, stop it. You're scaring the baby back into the womb, and I am not going through this twice.
What's up with you? I thought you wanted my help.
I did, but then you took over with your ice chips and your calming presence and your visible split ends.
Okay, that was a drive-by.
Well, you're hogging our brother's birth.
Dee Dee, I'm just trying to help.
By making it look like you did everything and I did nothing?
No, and as far as I'm concerned, you can take credit and tell any story you want.
I can?
Sure, it's the Dee Dee way.
No, it is not. Okay, it is. Look, I sort of freaked out when I saw my mom in so much pain. And I wanted to be the one she leaned on. The truth is, we were lucky we had you here today, and I'm sorry I lost it.
Hey, cut yourself some slack. You have your whole life to be there for the baby, and you're gonna be great at it, as long as it doesn't involve an emergency and you having to be counted on.
Okay, drive-by payback.
You girls might want to get over here. The baby's crowning.
Damn Charles and his big-headed family.
I just hope we're not too late.
I'm secretly praying that we are.
What are you talking about, old man?
Truth be told, I'm squeamish about what I might see in there. When Mona and Dee Dee were born, I wasn't expected to be in the room for the birth.
As I recall, you were barely in the room for the conception.
Buck up, Mr. Thorne. You're gonna be fine. You're a strong black man. Say it with me. Strong black man.
Disgusted black woman.
I am a strong black man. A leader in the business community. I can certainly handle the miracle of birth. That's the spirit. Now, I can just find a maternity ward.
Whoa! Somebody get this thing out of me!
I think we're close.
All righty, one more push. Yes. Yes.
You did it! I know! And it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it would be. I was talking to your mother. Isn't he beautiful? I think.
Oh, he's perfect.
I think he's got my eyes.
Who wants to cut the cord?
Dee Dee?
Mona, I could use a little help. Dad!
Charles, thank goodness.
Don't tell me I missed it. All the pushing, screaming, blood and placenta.
Hush it down. Meet your son.
Hey. Hello, son. I'm glad you're finally here. He got a big, beautiful head, don't he?
Look at his hair. Oh, it's so soft and manageable. Are those spit curls?
I got him with a little baby moose.
It's amazing how something so beautiful can come out of so much pain.
There was no pain. Here's the official story. The three of us women were limoed to the hospital with only moments to spare. Your father was helicoptered in and rushed to my side in our deluxe suite. And as a beam of sunlight filtered through the window, Drew Christian slipped effortlessly from his mother's womb into the welcoming arms of the world.
Do you really think people are going to believe that?
Of course they will. That's what they want to believe. To give them anything less would crush their spirits and diminish my legend.
That's your mama, not mine.
One day, we'll take you for drinks and tell you the real story. Together a mobile for Drew is such a good idea. I'm glad I thought of it.
Yeah, especially since it was my idea.
Oh, Mona, always keeping score. What's important is that it's a gift from the heart, but I'm pretty sure I thought of it.
Anyway, when I came up with the idea, I read that babies like contrasting colors like black, white, and red, so we could hang these shapes on the mobile.
Oh, I kind of went a different, more personalized, better way. I thought it might be fun to put pictures on blocks.
These are all photos of you. That's real educational.
Actually, it is. You see how all my outfits are perfectly color coordinated? You aren't born with great taste. You have to learn it. In fact, why don't you keep that one? I'll make Drew another.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Hi, girls.
Lima Bean, we came by to invite you to the baby's christening next Sunday. Here's an invitation, but you can't keep it. We're running low.
I got as far as you are cordially.
And I'd like the congregation to meet you before the big day, so come to church with us tomorrow.
Oh, I don't know. It's been a while.
Then you can come and pray for forgiveness.
Good point.
Now, all we have left to do is buy the christening gown, pick the floral arrangements, and hire a photographer.
Could you stop spending money long enough to select a godmother, please?
You mean you haven't picked one yet?
No, we've chosen his godfather, good friend of your dad's with a stellar credit rating. But we want his godmother to be someone who will love Drew unconditionally, will really be a positive influence in his life.
How about me?
Did you two plan that?
Well, this is a bit of a surprise. I tell you what, your father and I will give it some serious thought.
Kids like me, I don't mind getting dirty.
Kids like me too. I buy them stuff.
Well, we should be going. I have to pick up the mother of the baby dress.
I still say you don't need another dress.
I went through 6 hours of labor pains, and you missed the birth. To the shopping plaza we go.
So what do the hip and holy wear to church these days anyway?
It's casual. Pretty much come as you are. Just don't come like that.
I want to make a good impression. I know I'm the best choice to be Drew's godmother. I don't want to be disqualified on a fashion technicality.
Why do you want to do this anyway? I mean, if you're a godmother, that means you're going to have to buy gifts. And if you're a sister and a godmother, he's going to expect 2 gifts every birthday for the rest of his life. Don't even get me started on Christmas.
I think Mona would make a great godmama.
Thank you. It's just a way for me to be even more connected to Drew. Too short?
Yep, it's perfect. Don't worry, I'll be right by your side tomorrow. You'll be fine.
You're going too?
I'm a member of Faithful Central. We have a really cool pastor. Even when his wife passed last year, he stayed positive and inspired a lot of people.
A widower? Oh, that poor, lonely man of the cloth. What a shame. Is he good looking?
He's tall, he's black.
Good enough. Ma, what? You have a boyfriend. Why shouldn't I? And I do love a man in uniform. It all began with Mo Lewis. He was a sailor with white pants so tight I could hardly breathe.
Why don't you come to church with us? If you like what you see, I'll introduce you.
I can't believe you're going to church just to meet a man.
That is not the only reason. I happen to be a deeply spiritual person who needs to buy a tasteful but tight dress before the mall closes.
Thank you for coming, baby.
Well, lightning hasn't struck yet, so far so good.
Phyllis, it's Sunday morning. Shouldn't you be at home clipping cat food coupons?
Spencer invited me, and I'm going to hold my tongue since I am in God's house.
That's mature of you, Phyllis.
Yes, mature. That means old.
And you're Rubenesque. That means fat.
Come on, Mona. I want to introduce you around before the service starts.
Okay, but I don't want to draw attention. I just want to blend in.
Oh, look, everyone. We have a visitor. Oh, welcome.
That's him, isn't it?
Yeah. So what do you think?
I like him. Let's move.
Good morning, Pastor Adams.
Good morning, Spence.
I brought a visitor today. Phyllis Thorne, this is Pastor David Adams.
Miss Phyllis Thorne.
Welcome to Faithful Central, Sister Thorne.
Oh, please, call me Phyllis. You know, Spencer has told me so much about you and your church, and so far I'm getting a really warm vibe.
Sister Thorne is a great cook. She makes a mean barbecue chicken, greens, and a cornbread dinner. And a red velvet cake melts in your mouth.
Oh, Spencer, quit going on and on about my red velvet cake, especially when I'm known for my banana pudding. I could whip you up a little something sometime.
Oh, don't go through any trouble.
I couldn't help but overhear. Do we have a visitor?
Why, yes, we do. This is Phyllis Thorne. Sister Thorne, this is Josephine Baylor. She's the eyes and ears of Faithful Central.
Well, let me show you around, tell you more about our church. Come on. Pastor, don't worry. She's in good hands with me. I'm just a humble servant doing the Lord's will. Come on, baby. Come on. Now listen up, heathen. I know what you here to catch, and it ain't the Holy Ghost.
Excuse me?
I've had my eye on you ever since you strutted through the door in that Jezebel dress. Pastor Adams is taken.
Oh, are you and the pastor a couple?
No, but I'm wearing him down. And I've spent too much money on church hair and high heels to... Oh, praise the Lord, girl, praise the Lord. To lose it all to some lonely interloper trying to slither her way in here like the serpent in the garden.
So you're not dating. At least that's what I get between the amen and the hallelujah chorus. Which means pastor is fair game. It also means you better take 2 steps back before I lose my religion.
You know they say Satan comes in all forms, even size 14.
I think I just joined the handbell choir and signed up to teach Vacation Bible School. Don't leave me alone again.
Sorry, I was just trying to avoid Rufus. Oh, here he comes. Damn. Ooh, sorry, Lord. Don't make direct eye contact.
Morning, Sister Dee Dee.
Hey, Rufus, I didn't see ya.
You know I'm the deacon now. And every deacon need a pretty little wife by his side. The deacon and Dee Dee.
That has a nice ring to it, huh?
Yeah, I'll pray on that, Rufus. Bye. Why is God testing me?
Well, Josephine told me everything I need to know. I am looking forward to being involved with you. I mean your church, the church.
Good. I'm sure we could use you here.
Use me up. Use me up.
Oh, baby's first pop-up Bible is in the Sweet Charles.
It's a pre-christening gift for Drew. See, you pull the little tab and baby Jesus pops up from the manger.
Dad, Big Dee Dee, I just wanted you to know I bought Drew the perfect christening outfit from Little Angel.
Oh, I love that place. It's the only store that sells baby Gucci.
Nice work, sweetheart. The fewer stores that woman gets to go into, the better.
Would you excuse us for a second? You never mentioned anything about buying Drew's christening outfit.
I don't have to tell you everything, Miss Pop-Up Baby Jesus.
What?
It's obvious you're trying to score points so they'll pick you to be the godmother.
The only thing that's obvious is that you're obviously doing the same thing.
Well, then I guess it's on. May the best sister win.
That's right, I will.
Ma, I'm gonna grab a seat next to Dad so Dee Dee can't sweet talk him.
Sit where you want. I'm gonna stay here so the pastor can get a sneak peek at these gams.
At least we're here for the right reasons.
Hi.
Hey, Dee Dee. Is Mona up here?
No, I haven't seen her.
What you doing? Oh, look! A gift! Freshly wrapped.
Can I help you with something?
No, just hanging. So what kind of present did you buy Drew?
Oh, I got this cute little sterling silver rattle engraved with... Wait a minute. I never said it was for Drew.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Told you.
I don't have time for games. You're here spying for Mona, aren't you?
What? No. Now that's crazy talk. I would never. Okay, I'm up here spying for Mona. Stop staring at me.
Knew it. Get out.
But she was threatening me with the silent treatment, and you know how I hate that. Oh, come on, Dee Dee. I don't like being caught in the middle. Still friends? You women are really getting on my nerves.
I'm glad the craft store was open so we can finally finish our mobile.
Yep.
You know, I don't think I've ever ridden in your new car. You can't throw trash out of the hole in the floor like your old one, though. And I miss the hot dust blowing in from the vents and that wire that used to pop.
Yeah, I remember. Thanks. Hey!
Look, can we stop skirting the issue and just talk? This whole godmother competition thing is just petty. We're obviously both qualified.
True. Some more than others.
What's that supposed to mean?
Look, I just think I would be a better choice because I'm more responsible, resilient, and independent than you are. There, I said it.
And I think
think I'd be a better choice because I've been exposed to more worldly experiences than you have. There, I said it too.
Dee Dee, you got to name our brother. What more do you want?
And you got to help bring him into the world. What more do you want? Besides, you're only his half-sister. What are you doing?
Well, since I'm only a half-sister, how about I only take you halfway home?
You're funny, Mona.
I'm glad you think so. Get out.
This is just wrong.
And this is my new automatic window.
Well, it sounds to me like Dee Dee is still dealing with some issues regarding her relationship with the baby and her position in the family. This lashing out is merely a byproduct of her insecurities.
Okay, Ma. I appreciate what you're saying, and all your points are valid, but I don't need a therapist right now. I need my mom.
Oh, thank God. Who does that silver spoon sucking brat think she is? And what did I tell you? I tell you what I told you. I told you not to get close to those Dee Dees. They're just backstabbing, husband robbing, godson stealing hyenas in high heels. Nerve of that girl calling my baby a half-sister.
Well, technically it's true, but that's a big part of why I want to be Drew's godmother. I want to be special in his life.
Honey, you are special. You're his sister. And it doesn't matter whether you're a half, a fourth, a third, or an eighth. That boy is going to love you no matter what. And Dee Dee can't take that away.
Thanks, Ma.
Hey, Thornbirds, what's cracking?
Just the man I wanted to see. What have you dug up on Josephine Baylor for me?
Well, I'm not one to get involved in church gossip, but I heard from my boy whose mom sings in the choir, who heard from a friend who washes the communion cups, that Josephine threw away the pie you left for the pastor.
Not my special make you want to jump up and slap your mama's sweet potato pie.
Actually, I heard Josephine's been calling it Satan pie.
She messing with my food? And she calls herself a God-fearing woman? Well, she's gonna be a Phyllis-fearing woman. Pastor Adams?
Oh, hello there.
Hi. Hey, I thought a hard-working man like yourself might appreciate a few homemade goodies.
Oh, Sister Thorne. Well, I'm on a strict diet right now, so are those brownies?
Yeah, and those are my Amazing Grace apple tarts and my Mount Sinai macaroons.
Ooh, well, since you came all this way, it would be a sin not to eat them.
Well. Sister Thorne, you seem to be popping up a lot around here lately.
Well, I heard a rat destroyed the pie I left, so I decided I would drop these off in person.
Well, Sister Thorne, you know how people talk, not me, some people. People are saying that you are a sinner from way back. Now, I'm sure all those rumors aren't true. One person couldn't possibly have done all those unclean things.
Well, my conscience is as clear as a lemony glaze on my bundt cake, which will go well with the pot roast I'll be serving at my place tomorrow night.
Sounds like sinner talk to me.
We make no judgments, of course.
That's right.
But I do offer private spiritual counseling, and I am free for the next hour.
Well, my heart is heavy laden. Would you mind giving us a little privacy?
Excuse me.
So many
Well, wait,
things
just
I
a minute.
want to get off my chest.
Dee Dee, what happened to your stiletto?
Oh, I had to walk about a half a mile in them today. It's a long story.
Those are $400 shoes. I have time.
It's no big deal. Mona made me walk home after I said something that made her mad.
Oh, something about her fashion sense.
No.
Her gloomy outlook?
No.
Her tacky mother? Her posture? Her tacky mother?
No.
Well, what's left?
We were arguing over who would make a better godmother for Drew, and I said that she was only his half-sister.
Dee Dee Thorne, that's an awful thing to say. I'm shocked, and I'm from the theater.
I was just stating the facts. I didn't mean it in a bad way.
And what other way is there?
The not-so-bad way?
I have to say,
I am truly disappointed. After all the work you've done on your relationship with Mona, you undermine it with a thoughtless half-sister comment?
Wow. I guess I have some apologizing to do.
I should think so. And it was a futile argument anyway, since neither one of you are going to be godmother.
What?
Well, honey, that's what I came over to tell you. Your father and I seriously considered it, but ultimately we decided on my evil sister, Vivian.
Why? So she can send Drew hate mail at Christmas, too?
Well, maybe Drew's christening will bring about some family healing. Besides, she'll never show up, and I'll look like the giving one. Hey, my sister drama's been going on a lot longer than yours.
How many times should I forgive my brother who has sinned against me? Up to 7 times? But Jesus answered and said, no, not up to 7 times, but 70 times 7.
Amen, Pastor.
Amen, amen.
Let's use our inside praise voice. Okay? Mona, I want to apologize. Won't you listen? Shh. But I really... Would you please tell Mona I'm sorry?
He says she's sorry.
Can you tell her to save it for someone who cares?
Morning, Sister Dee Dee.
Rufus, why aren't you sitting up front with the other deacons?
Well, I prefer to dwell amongst the people. Plus, they say my suit was so loud it was hurting the Lord's feelings.
Amen to that.
Did you pray about our possible union?
As a matter of fact, I did. And God said I could do better.
A child adds a new dimension to the family unit. His parents, Dee Dee and Charles, his sisters, Dee Dee and Mona. We'll always find something new to laugh at or admire.
Mona, I don't think of you as my half-sister. We're family. And I hope that you can forgive me for what I said. If I could take it back, I would. It was the most hurtful, low-down, despicable, deplorable...
Okay, Dee Dee, I got it. You're sorry. And it's not like I haven't said hurtful things about you.
Of course you have. Like what?
Not in front of God. You're forgiven, okay?
Family and friends. May this child grow in health of body and mind, and may he make life pleasant for all those whose paths he crosses. I now present Drew Christian Thorne. Sister Thorne, this sweet potato pie is terrific. Make you want to jump up and slap somebody.
Pastor, there's something I have to tell you. There's a certain woman who's been showing you a lot of extra attention lately, and this woman's motives may not be entirely innocent. I mean, she may have a teensy bit of an agenda.
Then this woman should know that since my wife passed, I've taken a vow of celibacy.
And I'm sure Josephine will be fine with that.
Well, throwing yourself at the pastor again, huh?
No, he only has eyes for you. So go get him, sister girl.
You just, girl, you
better walk that walk, girl, and don't take no for an answer.
I brought your... I'm playing word wop and I'm about to get the highest score. Yes! Nobody unscrambles on the fly like me.
Take it where you can get it, sis.
Now, I will just type in my screen name, Curly Mo, and, hey, I only got the second highest score. Some idiot named Tiffany Law beat me.
That idiot is me. Tiffany, my favorite jewelry store, law student. Isn't it cute?
No, I've been working to be #1 on this for months.
I know how you feel. One time I came in second and it drove me crazy, but it just made me want to work harder to be the best.
Really?
No, I made it up. I was the #1 storyteller in Girl Scouts.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. And whatever we want, all we need is loving. Yeah, that's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
Good morning.
Hey, man. I finally built the perfect music library. Man, I got playlists to get dressed with, to work out with, and my personal favorite, music to funk the ladies with.
Ew. All I have on my iPod is some techno crap my ex-boyfriend Dieter downloaded for me.
Dieter?
The German guy. You know, the one I call Das Booty. Anyway, can I download your library? I'll stop staring at your biscuits when you walk by.
Man, with all the time and money I put into this, if you want it, you're gonna have to pay for it.
I never pay for it.
Morning.
Hey, Mona. Why the long face? Did that creepy guy at the deli hit on you again? Mona, I can make you happy. I love you.
No, it's Dee Dee. She beat me at Word Womp.
Oh, that's rough. I'm surprised you even got out of bed.
I know it's not a big deal to you, but it is to me. I mean, if I do 10 reps at the gym, Dee Dee's got to do 20. If I get hit on, she gets proposed to. Her whole life, she's always had to outdo me.
Potato latkey, mister? Only 50 cents. Who knew?
And of course, you know who had to have her own little stand.
Gourmet cookie, mister? I've got chocolate chip, chocolate chip, chocolate pecans, white chocolate chip.
How are my little businesswomen?
Not good. I don't get it. My grandma Sophie says her potato latkes are a hit at all her Hanukkah parties.
Well, I'll take 2.
Here, Mommy. Wash out the nasty with some water. I've got bottled water, water with lemon, water with lime, iced water, fizzy water.
Dee Dee's always had to top me, and I've already given up on all the big stuff. She'll always be thinner and younger than me, but now she's moving in on my turf, the worthless trivia of daily life, and I am not having it.
So beat her at something. There's gotta be something you're better at.
Wearing chunky shoes.
Getting dumped by guys.
Hiding things in your hair.
Okay, game over. All right, Atlanta.
Okay, let's eat.
What's that?
Bread, cheese, veggies. What? You invited me down to make sandwiches, so I brought some things I knew you wouldn't have. Like things to make sandwiches.
Of course you did.
Ooh, Mona, I need your advice. Remember my law professor, Martin Wilkins?
I remember you're in law school.
I love how close we've become. Anyway, he's going through a bitter divorce, so some of the students are taking turns entertaining him. This Friday is my turn, and I want my night to be better than anybody else's.
Well, what does he like?
Complaining about his wife, praising my superior performance.
Hey, does he like to play cards? How about poker? It's hip, it's fun, and all the B-level celebrities are playing it. And I know both Spencer and Adam play.
Oh, yeah! I can impress Professor Wilkins with my Black History playing cards. Clarence Thomas is the Joker.
Hey, Mona. I brought a bag of photos of us from the 80s. Thought we'd put it in a scrapbook and call it What Were We Thinking?
I can't. I'm playing poker at Dee Dee's.
Oh, I love poker. Texas Hold'em's my game.
Oh, sorry, Ma. We're playing a new game. It's called No Mamas Allowed.
Ah, you gotta let me in on this. Remember when I taught you how to play?
Yeah, you told me it'd be more fun than watching TV.
That's because they had taken away our illegal cable box and I had to entertain you somehow. You'd eaten all your crayons.
Well, I talked Dee Dee into playing poker so I can finally beat her at something. I mean, everything in my life is starting to click. I mean, my hair is working, I found a good lipstick color, and then Dee Dee goes and makes the perfect sandwich, and I'm in a bad mood for a week.
That girl does make a mean sandwich. Any leftovers?
Look, I know that it's petty, but it bugs me, and I ate the whole thing.
Of course it's petty. It's what we do best.
Is that something to brag about?
If it's all you got.
Oh, Professor Wilkins, so glad you could make it.
Sorry I'm tardy. I had to take public transport with the unwashed masses. My soon-to-be ex-wife got the Lexus. Do you have any scotch? Preferably Lagavulin. It's exceedingly rare.
I just happen to have that.
You would.
Hey, guys.
Hey, what's up, peoples? This is my boy Maceo from college. I would have brought Junebug, but he's under house arrest.
You brought Mr. Kiss and Tell.
I sense a dark and dirty backstory. Dish.
It's nothing to tell. Mona and I hooked up in college. I was happy. I wanted to tell somebody.
You got on a mic at a rally. They printed it in the paper the next day.
Didn't mean to make you mad, girl.
Chasing your tail, Phyllis? Did you learn that from your cats?
I guess we humans do take after our pets. Your breath reminds me of Coco.
Why are you headed up to my daughter's?
They're playing poker, but no mamas allowed. And I'm tempted to crash.
Poor Phyllis, always going where you're not wanted.
I'm going where the action is. Now, you coming? Or are you afraid I might take you to the cleaners?
Like you've ever been to the cleaners.
You're in a good mood. That's because we're playing poker, the game, Texas Hold'em, the pot, no limit.
Oh, Professor, your glass is empty. More 1922 Lagavulin.
Please.
I'll take some of that Lagahula.
I think you've had enough. You know how you talk too damn much when you drink?
Mona, I wouldn't have bragged to anybody if you hadn't been such an animal in bed, and I just did it again, didn't I?
I'm so glad you're here.
Hello, what's this, a poker party?
We want in.
And we won't take no for an answer.
Please, ladies, join us. What's 2 more women taking money from me? If you hit a lucky streak, maybe you can win my pension, since it's all I have left.
Single and morose. Phyllis, this might be a lucky night. Hope you're not wearing your granny panties.
I'm out.
I'm in. Come on, sixes.
Man, you're the worst poker player ever. Go borrow some cash. He's kicking my ass.
No way.
I'm out. I got a hand like a foot.
You said it, not me. I fold.
Me too.
This is good. Why do they call this liver worse? They should call this liver best.
I'm out. Of the hand, of my marriage, and my house. I just want to crawl into a hole and die.
Phyllis, I think he's flirting.
So, Spence, it's just you and me, and you're out of money. But I will let you bet your music playlist.
Done. Let's see the river.
Yay! 4 sixes! Come to Papa!
Beat by a guy in a man's scarf. It's a dark day.
This is it, Dee Dee. I've been waiting for this all night. I see your bet, and I raise you with everything I've got.
Go for it, baby. Make your mama proud.
Call.
Straight jack high.
Oh, and I only have 5 pretty red ones.
Flush beats a straight. Well played, D.
What? But how?
Well, after the flop, there was a possible straight on the table. Then when you didn't raise on the turn, I got to see the river for free and win.
Mona says you didn't play poker.
I don't. Except when I had that private tutor in Monte Carlo. Did I not mention that?
No. The girl is a ruthless competitor. Dee Dee Thorne would eat her young. I wish my in-laws had done that.
Well, you know what, Dee Dee? This is the last time that I play with you because you always have to win and you always have to be better than me.
That's not true. And it's I, better than I.
Well, I don't give a damn. That's it.
Now that's it.
You must be very proud.
Mona Thorne, stop right there. What the hell was that?
Well, I can't take it anymore. I mean, I thought I'd found the one thing to help even the score with Dee Dee, and then she turns around and kicks my ass.
She did do that. But we are in the middle of a war here, and you do not just give up. It's the haves versus the have-nots.
Well, I know which side we're on.
Look, this is bigger than you. I've had hot hands all night, and I still have a chance to take down a Dee Dee. So you march your sorry, sour ass back up those stairs and support your have-not mama.
I'd love to be a lady tonight, and that lady is me. I am in. Ooh, a bold move by Lady D. Does she have a good poker face or Botox paralysis? Only a plastic surgeon knows for sure.
Too rich for my blood. Thank you, Dee Dee. Tonight was a lovely distraction from my hellish life. You get an A for entertainment, but the intensity of the older broads is a bit much.
But, Professor, I have cake.
It's probably chocolate with brown nose frosting.
I take it to go, but I'm sure my wife would take that too. Which is why I'm going home to bury my golf clubs in the yard.
And so he leaves. Another black man broke by the system. Now it's up to Motown Mama. Will she call? Will she raise?
Will she slap you upside your heads if you don't shut up?
And this stings for days.
I see you and I raise you.
I don't seem to have enough chips. I'll call with this.
Oh, your credit's no good here, man hands. I guess you can't afford to play anymore, huh?
Only thing I can't afford is to lose to the likes of you.
Mom, what are you doing? That is your wedding ring.
Dee Dee, this is war. Watch and learn. Full house. Queens over kings.
That's a good hand, but too bad it's not good enough. Full house aces over kings. But more importantly, Phyllis over Big Dee Dee don't got no ring no more.
You are not seriously gonna take my ring.
Oh, it doesn't get any more serious than this. Oh, now that's weight I don't mind gaining. You keep the chips. I got the rock.
Mom, you're fine, dear. I'm fine. It's just a ring. Can I stay here with you just until your father dies?
Take one half, I'll take the other, and just like that we're brought together. I know sometimes we might fight, but hopefully it's not tonight.
Maybe I'm crazy, but it sounds like she's singing about me and my sister.
Yeah, kinda.
I can't concentrate. I still can't believe Dee Dee beat me.
Ah, you still tripping about that?
Well, what could I have done differently?
Play better?
I'm serious.
Well, you play from the gut. Dee Dee calculates, barely moves a muscle. Except when she tucks her hair behind her ears. I noticed that because it's damn sexy.
Well, I noticed it because it's damn annoying. Along with my constant losing. In fact, it seems like every time she tucked her hair back, I lost. Hey, do you know what this means?
Dee Dee's sexy and you're a loser?
Dee Dee has a tell. She tucks when she has a good hand. And now that I know that, guess who is making a poker comeback?
You better just tell me.
Hey, like the new outfit I bought to match my ring?
Okay, Ma, you've had your fun and you made Big Dee Dee sweat, but there's no way that you can keep that.
That's what your father said about the wash and dry when I divorced him, but it's still working, ain't it?
That's That's not the point.
Mona, we've decided to take you up on your request for a rematch. It's only fair that my mother get a chance to win her ring back.
Oh my gosh, she's wearing it. And with that outfit.
Rematch? What rematch?
Well, I set up another game because you're on a roll. Besides, remember the big speech you gave me about the haves and the have-nots?
Wake up, Curly. The have-nots have it.
And wouldn't you like some earrings to go with it?
Now you're talking. Okay, it's on. I'm gonna win your jewelry and your car, too. You can keep the little man. Oh, come on, big girl. We ain't got all day. Lay him a plan.
Win a few hands and suddenly we're playing with the Wu-Tang Clan.
What's the matter? Can't run with the high rollers?
Oh, Phyllis, as if your thighs allow you to run without starting a flash fire. I fold.
I call and I raise you. Why are you staring at my hair?
Oh, no reason. So, you want to play? Well, I will pay to see what you've got.
I got a whole lot of nothing.
Yes, take that, Miss Tiffany Law.
You'll probably be sore in the morning since you're not used to flexing your loser muscle. Coupon clippers up 1, highfalutin fools down 7 carats.
All right, we get it. You won.
Oh, I don't think you do get it, because we won. We won. We won.
What are you doing?
When I feel down, I paraffin.
Look, I'm sorry for what I said in there. Should have been enough that I beat you. I got carried away.
It was an ugly side of you, Mona.
Believe me, when I saw my mother take it to a whole nother level, I realized just how ugly it was.
Why is beating me so important to you?
'Cause it's absolutely no fun always losing to you. And you're so damn competitive.
I am not competitive. I just can't stand losing. If I'm not the best, then what am I?
Like everybody else.
Mona! I feel bad enough already.
Wow, this thing is deep for you. I mean, you're in competition with the whole world, not just me. I guess I'm the one who made it personal all these years.
Well, stop doing that. It's just dragging you down. Mona, this is who I am, and there's no shaking it. I have no idea where I get it.
Listen up. There's still a battle going on out there. And as long as I have breath in my body and my ring's on that scarecrow's finger, we keep playing. I said we keep playing.
Okay, maybe I have an inkling where it comes from.
We all have our burdens to bear.
And you know it's wrong for your burden to be wearing my burden's wedding ring.
Well, what can we do? I tried talking my mom into giving it back, but she threatened to swallow it.
I'm all in, and it looks like your winning streak has come to an end. What are you gonna do? Call? Cry?
Well, I got $5 and an Altoid left. Ma?
I don't have any money.
What about the ring?
What about it?
Look at my cards. I'm gonna clean her out.
I haven't even shown this off at my parents without partners meeting.
Ma, you only go for the free coffee and pie. Fork it over.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't seem to get it all.
Aces and jacks.
3 kings. Read 'em and weep.
Give me back my bling.
I don't wanna.
I have a hacksaw in my trunk, and I'm not afraid to use it.
I'd make you cut it off, but it's not the finger I want to give you.
Your performance was wonderful.
So was yours.
Was it hard being on that swollen hand? Oh, my God. How did she stretch out Platinum?
Dude, you've had my music for days. Give it back. Adam, what did you do? Man, there's nothing on here but... What's up with that?
Okay, I tried to put your playlist on mine, but somehow Dieter's dance mix got on yours instead.
You deleted my entire library? How do you want to die?
In a hot tub with Jackie Chan?